Let's get into another very, very important conversation this morning, and we'll be talking to you about the Students' Workforce and Innovation Movement, GHOne. And we have in studio the CEO of GHOne, Love Ford. She's here with Ambassador Clinton Akwajiman, who is GHOne Global Ambassador, and also a Fala Global Awardee, and Kweku Boachiapia, who is President and the CEO of Ghana Union of Professional Students, GUPS. Gentlemen and lady, welcome.
Thank you so much.
I like that. What does I say? Nice. Miss Medasi say what bad pay. That's where your Medasi ends. But I've talked to me about the Students' Workforce and Innovation Movement, GHOne. What is it all about?
Sure. GHOne is a platform for 18 to 35-year-olds to onboard, obtain certifications that have been created by accredited colleges and universities globally. And when they onboard, they'll also be able to work on paid projects from companies that are onboarding to the platform globally. And so it's a virtual platform where they can learn, earn, get skills, and work on paid projects.
So what inspired the creation of this particular platform?
Ghana inspired it. I had the opportunity to come here December of 2022.
Okay.
And during that time, I visited the dungeons, and it changed me as a person. And from that point to today, I'm always hearing the ancestors asking me, what am I going to do? What's my role to bring value? What part am I going to play? What's my purpose on the continent? And so that is really the driving force behind GHOne.
Wow. Well, let me talk to the ambassador, Clinton. Clinton, so, I mean, you are the global ambassador for GHOne. What does that mean?
So as the name suggests, there is something that we... First of all, let me thank you, and then to all your audience that are here watching us. It's a great pleasure to be here with you. And what Madam Love said is what I'm just going to reiterate a bit and then come back to your question with GHOne. We have seen what has peddled a lot of havoc in our educational system. How a lot of young people complete school and then they don't have work to do. We have seen that system going on and on and on. But most of these things, the Europeans, or let me say those people that are in the Western world, take advantage of it, and through that they bring scholarship, they bring initiative, beautiful offers, and then they just swap our students. They take them there, all of these brain-drain activities that is happening there, just to make sure that they are making the best of best with our resource, which is the young people in the continent.
Right.
But what we are doing with GHOne is to make sure that the young people are staying here, and the same opportunity that they were going to enjoy in the States, the same opportunity they're going to enjoy in Europe, they're bringing those opportunities back to the continent. They can enjoy it right here in the continent so that their resources can stay here and we can develop the continent of Africa. That is a basic baseline of GHOne, making sure that the students are getting paid whilst in school. Because I wanted to school in the United States because I wanted to get paid while schooling.
Right.
But so we want to make that system right here in the continent so that the young people can be schooling and can be paid, and those that have also completed school and are not actually having these difficulties and they're not getting any work to do, we can be giving them these opportunities so that they can be more diverse and can be getting money, and then they can be working right here in the continent. So that tendency or that drive for them to go out will be kept. So I am the global ambassador to making sure that all of these people are getting to know about it, because we are not just focusing on Africa. We want to make sure you're penetrating even into the Caribbeans and getting all of those people over there to be a part of us, and also serve as a cross bridge, because those people over there are brothers and sisters in the States, those that are dark skin and all those kind of things. They want to come back. But this is going to be an opportunity for us to cross linkages. We'll learn the same thing that we are learning with them, and then we can serve as a bridge for the continent as well.
Very critical. But let me go to you, Kweku, in terms of You represent the professional students in this country, and looking at the disconnect that usually we've talked so much about between how the education system is structured and what even the job market even requires. How crucial is an initiative like GHOne to basically our education system here?
All right, thank you very much, and I'd also want to appreciate our viewers out there. I think it's a good job that GHOne is doing, bringing us on board to actually express how we can help young people out there. So basically, when you look at the Ghana education structure, you realize that right from basic school, you have a clumps of subjects that you study, all the way to the tertiary front before you tend to specialize. And so you get there and realize that you don't have enough skill in terms of AI or IT to be able to paddle in the scope of work. And so I think that a lot of young people in the institutions are lacking technology know-how. And I think it's a big platform for young people because despite the fact that you have studied a subject, doesn't give you the opportunity to work in a technological firm or field. And so this is going to also create a form of opportunity for young people to learn AI and then be put in the whole market, because I know a lot of young people who are out there and are getting a lot of job opportunities online. They're able to work from home. And just like Ambassador said, we have a lot of young people out of senior high school. And due to the free education program that has been enrolled by government, there's a lot of backlog. And young people need to get jobs doing whilst they wait to get into the tertiary institution. So I think it's a big platform for them to launch onto this program, get knowledge in AI, get online jobs, get something doing before they move into the main street for work. So I think it's a big opportunity.
So it's clearly a game changer.
Yes.
So how we viewed the whole concept of education and employment over the years. But talk to me. Ambassador mentioned something that, well, you can be in school and still be getting something. How important is it for the Ghanaian student, the African student, to prioritize getting even professional certifications while still in school?
I think it's important because that is the largest demographic on the continent.
Absolutely.
Is 18 to 35-year-olds. And soon to be 2035, it will be the largest demographic in the global workforce. And so, in my opinion, to prevent the transatlantic slave trade from happening again in a different way, swim is necessary. It's necessary to give this age group opportunities, resources, and the same level playing field as everyone else in the world. And so Carolina TIUA is one of the first universities to onboard with swim, and they are an accredited college in North Carolina, and they are creating the first certification classes. He touched on AI and tokenization. Those are going to be the first two that we offer. And it's important that we start there because that is where the world is going to. And so if that age group is not prepared or don't have the same resources as everyone else, then it would be a travesty. And so that is why we need to go ahead and move forward with swim and just give access and make sure that that age group can be part of the global workforce.
So practically, how do the students get connected on this platform to the job opportunities and even to the certification opportunities on the platform? How does that happen?
So they can go to swimworkforce.com and they can follow us on social media at swimworkforce and keep up to date with all of the changes and all of the implementation. Right now we're in beta and we are launching officially November 9th in Bremen, Asakuma, and November 10th at the University of Cape Coast. Be free Bremen, Asakuma.
I thought it was something German. Oh, you mean Bremen, Asakuma? Okay.
US at the same time.
Absolutely.
Yes, and we'll be filming live. It'll be a live event. So on both days, it'll be live in Bremen, UCC, and in the United States.
Right. Wow. I'm sure November will be a very great month.
It's going to be amazing because
Absolutely.
we also have some local colleges and universities that have partnered with swim already, and so they want to be live on their campuses as well.
As well.
So it's time for Ghana to show the world what that age group is made of and to share with everyone on the continent and everyone around the world, hey, we are here.
Absolutely. Clinton, let me come back to you quickly. You are the global ambassador. You are championing this particular cause with the great team at Swim. But then, in terms of looking at the continent Africa itself, because you mentioned it's not just about Ghana, we're looking at the entire African continent and how students here can benefit from this. What are some of the gaps that this particular initiative will be directly filling?
Thank you once again. Let's look at the educational system we have currently in Ghana. You can make your own survey and ask yourself, how many of them are confident that when I complete this course that I'm reading, I have an assurance that I'm going to get a job in the market right now? Majority of them are scared, I can tell you. I did my own research. A lot of them are scared that after school, what is next for me? They all think of national service. And even after the national service, what is next? So majority of them are like, maybe after that I'll go and do masters. Maybe after that I'll go and do they are confused. So we needed to make sure that we are really training the students to fit the job market, fit for purpose initiative. So what SWIM is doing right now is the students are going to be studying things that are needed by the companies.
Right.
So the companies are going to be bringing on board what is really required. And then the universities on the platform are going to be training the students on those programs so that the students can be well equipped. And whilst they're even learning all of these skills, the companies are paying them. And once they are done, the companies are also going to be absorbing them.
Right.
So you just fell in this whole brouhaha of people not getting jobs and not getting prepared for the job market. It's just solving this. It's a game changer, as you rightly said. And as you said, it's the whole of the continent, because this problem is not only in Ghana. And we have partnered organizations that are helping us reach 200 countries, not just only in Africa, but across the globe as well, because we have other media houses that are going to be live with us as part of even the launch that you're going to be having. And as she rightly said, there are going to be several centers that we are creating to make sure that the young people are getting to know about, because if they don't know, they cannot benefit from it as well.
But why should the young students between 18 and 35 be very interested in this initiative?
Oh, they should be very, very interested because it's, as I said, it's a very big opportunity. As we mentioned, our system doesn't give you that broad view when it comes to technology. You have to mash up a whole lot of curriculum, and then you get to choose when you get to the tertiary front. So I believe that according to statistics that I did a survey on from the University of Sustainable Development, and it says that 80% of young people in Ghana have that knowledge in AI or are a bit exposed to kind of social media in terms of AI, but 65% of them are displaced when it comes to employment. And so you employ someone who is certified CIIG, is a biochemist, and then they get to the office and they cannot use simple tools to work. Do an Excel sheet and it's a problem. Okay, create an image, do something artistic view or impression that you have in mind, put it on paper, put it on, put an image to it, and it's a challenge. So I think this program is going to bridge that gap.
Right.
It's going to help young people feeling, you know, the Gen Zs and then the millennials have a lot to catch up with, because we are now in the beta generation. And so that gap that is left is going to be filled by SWIM, where young people are going to get opportunity to catch up. Me, myself, I'm going to take that course on AI and then tokenization.
Right.
Cryptocurrency is the new way to go in terms of the economy. And if young people know how to do these kind of trades, then we are secured. We're talking about securing our lands, securing our documentations and all that. When you go to the Lands Commission, you have to go through a lot of paperwork. I thank God that the government is doing well to go into the paperless system. Absolutely. I want to give the government that credit. And I feel that there's a lot that we young people can do. Even AI in ministry is going to be launched on this platform, where men of God and those who are into ministry can learn how to use the AI tool very well. Because you'll get to a time that images that you use your presentation, you're going to pay for it.
Yes.
Okay. So you use an image today, and then in the next 3 years, they come knocking at your door. You use this image and you are using it again. You need to pay for it.
We all need to make sure that we are keeping an eye out for something.
Exactly. We need to be certified. We need to get this education to ensure that we use the right tools at the right time.
Okay. Love, I'll give you the final word on this. SWIM.
Yes.
Students, Workforce, Innovation Movement. Yes. Talk to me about it. Finally.
So the final word is, this is not a we project. It's all of us. And so I welcome every company that's out there that wants to be part of this movement. be part of bringing projects for the students to work on, paid projects for the students to work on, or even sponsor a student or the movement, we welcome you. We want you to be part of it. The global diaspora, we all want to come back, but we want to come back in the right way. And we want to make sure that the students have the resources and the opportunities to really take this continent where it needs to be, which is the leader globally.
Absolutely. Well, love, thank you so much. People, thank you. Clinton, thank you so much for coming. And make sure to look out for SWIM and get abreast basically with the activities and what to expect in the coming days. I'm looking forward to November when we go to Bremen and Sigma to get that launch done. But thank you guys for coming. And briefly.
Yes, briefly. I want to say a big shout out to all association members, Ghana Union of Professional Students. And we are coming to their institutions for registration, so they should look out for us.
So they're coming.
We cannot forget to thank Bola Ray.
Oh, the bullets.
Thank you so much.